Hello there. I'm Remy, and I realize that I made an incredible tactical error by trying to begin this stream in the living room, where the big TV is that I could play Silksong on, rather than taking the big TV into the bedroom where all the computer things are. And as a result, the first attempt at this stream was full of dropped frames and disconnects. So we're going to do it again from here. It should be much better, or at least a little better. Incremental improvements. So, content warnings. Before we begin, Hollow Knight Silksong is a game with fantasy violence, sword play without much gore or uh, detail, but still violence nonetheless. It is a game with bugs in it, certainly, if that is something that you have a difficult time with. Uh, the Hollow Knight series is not a stranger to body horror, so there might be body horror in it. Um, I don't particularly know what else to content warn for. We'll have a look as we go. Content warnings for myself. I am a strange person who sometimes makes weird sex jokes and talks frankly about their trauma. If that's not your vibe, then it's fine. We are happy to have you here, and I will be trying to warn you as we go along if either of those things are going to be occurring. Cool? Cool. Let's start. For real this time. So, Oh, the controller had turned off. That explains a variety of things. So the two things that happened in the off time between streams was I messed around with the audio because I went back and tried to listen to the audio from Tuesday's stream and it just didn't. It just didn't and wouldn't. And I messed around with the audio ducking, so it should be cleaner. It's not perfect. I'm dialing it in. We'll see how we go. The other thing that happened is that I went and smashed a whole bunch of Pilgrim bugs and got the simple key, like I said I was going to. So we can go unlock that door in the deep docks. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go back to the anthill or whatever it was called. I don't remember. We'll find out when we get there. As soon as I remember which way that was. Further to the right, past past everything, really. Over past where we fought Samson. That's how we got there in the first place. And we do still have our wonderful, our wonderful dash and jump. Hornet's Hunter's Run. Which is incredible when I don't misuse it like that and run directly into spikes. Or like that and run directly into an enemy. I feel I am being incautious. It's the frustration of having to deal with the streaming issues has sort of made me a little incautious at the moment. I need to just actually sit and take a breath. As a matter of fact, I'm going to step away from the computer for just a moment and go get my water, which I realized I left in the other room. I'll be right back. Ah, delicious life-giving water, set far, far away from the laptop, where it cannot hurt anyone. In hell are we going? Still straight to the right. Or actually, let's go back this way really quickly and sit on this bench that's just through this door. So that if I die on the way, I won't have too far to go when I respawn. If you pardon me. Pilgrim bug. I tried to do the spear thrust on the pilgrim bug, and it did not work because I did not have enough thread on my spindle. That's on me not paying attention to my resources. Now we just bounce. Oops. We bounce through that way. Oh, that was a ding on the phone. I should fix the go live post. I'm sorry, just one moment. I swear to you the next stream will be better. I mean, this stream's going to be good once we actually get into it. I'm just now fixing some of these issues on the fly. Ah, that's cute, right? On the fly, because it's Hollow Knight and they're all bugs. I thought it was cute. You know, after the fact. I just need to delete this link and post the link that actually works. After deleting YouTube's tracking stuff, there we go. And we're off to... We're just off. We started a little off, I'm not going to lie. We're going to get back on. We're going to start by remembering to heal when we need to heal. Where is Samson? Down that way. There's a gate up here that's blocking my progress, isn't it? That's why I didn't do anything over here. Oh, it's just that there's nothing over here. There's this one room that's in the shape of a bell with a bunch of bells in it. And that's where Samson was. We're going to run past that. We're going to forget that the diagonal dash is diagonal and jump right into some spikes. You know, as one does. Here we are. It's called Hunter's March. Okay. Hunter's March leading into Liar's April. Did we pass a bench somewhere in here that I could use to maybe keep myself from... No, I can't. So here's what we're going to do instead. Because this little floor ant continuously respawns. We're just going to get our health back that way. Oops. Alright. Okay. I think I've got the hang of it now. I think we will continue with no more issues. Zay said, daring and lightning to strike their home. Please come back. Thank you. Thank you. And move on. Ow. Okay. Fell and didn't need to, but that's fine. You fall sometimes. Where are we going? I guess we're just going around. Oh, there's nothing over this way. That's a shame. We got... Well, there was stuff over that way, and then we got the stuff. So there's not stuff there anymore. There we are. And we're just going to you out, heal, and continue on. I think this is about where we died last time, right? No, it's not. Oh, yes it is. Because here's, oof. This fight, the 1v1 against the little ant hunter. I think I called them ant lions last time because they have those ruffs around their neck. Alright, well, that's fine. We can fall. We can fall and heal. Oh, right, this was the fight I liked. This very, very tall ant with the bone part on top. Helmet? One might call it a helmet. I call it a bone part on top. That's a rough fight. Okay, we're gonna do that again, but better. I mean, first we're gonna have to walk back there because I forgot to sit at the other bench, the closer one. But then we're gonna do that fight again. We're gonna do it better. I might as well take you out right there. Just grab a couple more of those rosary beads. So I noticed, as I was watching back the footage from Tuesday, they do just call them rosaries. They're not rosary beads, even though that's not what a rosary is like. But that's okay. Like I think I said, the beads are rosary beads, and then a rosary is the string of beads. But whatever, it's the game's terminology. I can just run with it. Or I could just start calling them red balls. Cool, here comes the weird sex joke. If blue balls are what you get from not having sex in a while, red balls, I guess, are what you get from not doing CBT for a minute. Did I actually sit at that bench? I can't remember whether or not I did, so I'm going to go back and do it just to be safe. I think I skipped right past it to go smack at those effigies for a second. There we go. Now I have certainly rested at that bench. I'm going to remember I did so by saying it aloud. There's nothing up there, because we got whatever was up there already. Now just shoot through here. Ow, okay. Bounce our way back up these flowers, which are still very, very cute looking. Or I guess I don't know if they're flowers or fruits. They're probably fruits, right? That's what that thing, that gray thing in the middle of the red is. So that's the seed. I can do this. I'm going to have to. It's the only way back up. Anything up this way? No, that's the way we went, and we've already done that. Okay. Please crush. Just, Well, I healed at the same time as I got hit, resulting in, I think, a net 0 effect. So that's good. Oh, the diagonal slash also takes care of the antlion's. I died, it's fine. Also takes care of the antlion's projectile, that's cool. Speaking of projectiles, I should be using my own. I keep forgetting I have them. The, like, what are they called? The straight pins. The little, straightforward kunai throw, thing. It's what, up and right bumper? Yeah, that's probably going to help the fighting repertoire just a little bit. No, okay. I've learned my lesson, and I'm not going to try and do delicate platforming while there's a motherfucker floating around me. Come on down. Let's handle you, and then I'll get to where I'm going. I'm not even gonna have that fight. It's fine. Okay. A lot we need over here. We just want to do... We can just run past you, I suppose. I don't think you chase us. On the other hand, I really like this fight. Because, again, I enjoy the 1v1 fighting games, Guilty Gear being my particular passion. And this has that feeling. It's a bunch of jumping and dodging and finding openings. Excellent. Oh, there's a shiny thing over here. What have we received? A whole rosary necklace. Great. Is that a platform I can land on? I think it is. Yes. Huh! I found a new type of trap. That's fun. One of those jawbones came out of the ceiling like the pit in the pendulum and took off like half my health in one go. Good, just in time to have this fight with another of the tall bugs. Tall ants? There's gotta be, like, a cool name for you. I just haven't thought of it yet. I'll get there. Starting to get more proficient with the downward slash. It's not perfect. There we go. Can I just take out the antlion from underneath? No, I can't because you run away. That makes sense. I would also run away if someone I couldn't see was attacking me constantly. Oh no, you come back if I actually go up there. Let's heal before we try and do this platforming. I need to... really work out what that angle of attack is. That's absolutely an arena on the other side of this short wall. Look at it, they might as well have a big W next to it. Okay, Another of the Guilty Gear bugs. Oop. Okay, that was quick. I'm just gonna run past, like, that whole room we were just in this time. And just go straight on into that arena so that we can at least get there with full health. Well, you know, full is a term that's thrown around a lot these days. It's fine, we just know. Come down here. Thank you. I spent a good amount of the evening before the stream watching September do tech support. Because we got a bunch of stuff for our job, so that we can mostly be working remotely. We're only the last we had heard of it, we are only going in 1 day a week. Which is nice, not just because it cuts down on like transportation costs and that, but because it's we have the opportunity to not set our, well, yes, set our own schedule. We can sort of do that, but also be a little more relaxed in how we behave over the course of the day, as opposed to having to make the concessions that we make to exist in an office environment. Alright, got back to the arena. Most of our health, so let's grab our cocoon and restart this fight. I'm honestly just trying to practice the diagonal slash as much as possible. Because I feel it's going to... I understand that at some point we're going to get a chunk of platforming where I'm going to need to be very, very good at that, and I want to get my training in before we have to. Oh, hey, here's Chakra. Oh, you do wield rings. You're just sort of floating around, hucking circular boomerangs for us. I do love it. Oh, you have a dive attack. That's neat. There's a lot going on the screen, and I need to remember to pay attention to my heals. There we go. There's a type of bug in there we hadn't seen before, with like a mask in its chest, so that's cool. Hey, Chakra. Chakra with an X, apologies. That was a battle well fought, child-wielding needle. Your master would be proud of you. The one who trained me long ago. I never called her master. Whether she would be proud of what has become of me, I cannot say. Hokata. Whether she is dead or alive, had faith. Nothing a pupil does escapes their master's sight. we are just short enough rosaries to grab that map. Which means I'm going to go one room back and smack a couple of small bugs to... I was about to say to get those rosaries, but unfortunately, the enemy I attacked did just fall into spikes. Let's go the other way. Maybe there's easier enemies over that way. We weren't so close to spike pits. Incautiously dashed into another, more different spike pit. That's good. I shot. No, I'll be right back, Shaka. Ow. Okay, please. Please and thank you. What are these? They look like little, spider webs. They explode when we hit them. Oh, hey, that's giving us, silk back on our spindle. Excellent. We'll need it, because I keep falling into this spike pit. Alright, it turns out let's go backwards. I'm not very happy about it, but I think back is the way to go that's going to actually... Alright, that's fine. So I'll tell you what that means, us dying right there, is it means we get to go back through those two rooms we just went through, the safer rooms, and grab rosaries, and then get all the rosaries we just had back. And by the time we get back to Chakra, we'll have enough to buy her map. So that'll work. Exactly the way I meant it to happen. This was a planned death. It's good pathing. You save a couple of frames this way. Speedruns. Strats. It's fine. Bounce our way back up. Yoy. Wait for this fucker to come down again, so we can take care of them before we move on. Because this type of platforming is already a little more stressful than I might like. Not that it is designed poorly, but because I am not good at it. Now we'll just come up here and have another of these fight with the... I don't know, I'm still trying to come up with the name. I think Soul Bug Guy? I think I'm going to go with Soul Bug Guy, because Soul also has, like, a lot of these moves in his kit. The, diagonal dive kick, the multiple slashes, and the dash slash, which was fun to say. I think I peeked the mic doing so. Actually, I keep peeking the mic a little bit. Let's just turn that down. Not much. It's enough to where I'm not going to be afraid of clipping issues. Oh, right! There was a trap on that platform. I'd forgotten about it. That's good. That's cool and good. It's cool and good that that happened. No. Alright, so here's why that death was strategically important. Because I was testing how far the hunter's dash, sort of somersault air dash, would actually take me. And testing, you know, under real-time conditions, if it had enough distance to take me out of a dangerous situation. It turns out it doesn't, and that's new information that I have learned. And that's why that wasn't my fault. I'll be honest with you, I'm not doing well at the video game today, and that's fine. It's not about that. This is not tight plays. This is a home for vibes. Pro gamers exist elsewhere. Or, I don't know. I've certainly been paid to stream for a long time. I suppose that makes me a professional gamer by rights. It sort of makes me feel squishy to think that way. Not like in a fun way. It's one of those things where there's so much toxicity attached to an idea. I thought it was high enough that I could dash over you, and it turns out I can't. Damn. So I think we might not get the map, is the thing. I think we might just, like, miss that map on the first time through and have to go back to Bone Bottom, don't mind if I do, and buy it off of Chakra there. Because I'm doing quite poorly at actually doing the fights in the video game at the moment. And none of these bugs I'm fighting on the way there drop Rosary, because they're all animals, I suppose. Well, they're not pilgrims, certainly. It's one of these weird things, right, where what the difference between a bug that's a friend that you talk to and a bug that is more like an animal is not incredibly clear. I don't want to sit here and relitigate Pluto v Goofy. But it's that sort of situation. Shit, I meant to heal and did the spear thrust instead. I think I could be better at this. I actually just had like a couple pretty successful rounds of Guilty Gear. I just need to get back into that headspace. I think that's the problem. I just need to attack more on the ground. I'm trying to get too fancy. I get 25 off of each of these, the soul bug guys? That's wild. That is a lot. I presume it's like a pretty hard fight. I guess that's a useful reward. Ow. Okay. Fine then. Apparently it's actually the sword part of the needle that needs to intersect with the bug in order to do damage, because I definitely was doing the downward strike and hit that flying bug. That's okay. Learning things. I don't even have to do the damn platform thing right there. I can just hop over it. There we are. Anything else I can talk about while I do this same run again? I finished posting our comic. I might find a place to collect it so it's all in one thing and you don't have to go look at a bunch of social media posts that aren't all laced together. It was a big project. It was fun to do. It's not professional quality, but that wasn't the purpose, right? It was just kind of to... The kind of purpose of it was just to challenge ourselves and see what we can do with the skill set we have right now. I didn't know you could turn around like that in midair. But apparently you can. I really want there to be a closer bench than this. There probably is if I just go the other way past Chakra to the other side of that spike platform, but the downside of that is that I would have to go do that spike platform every time. I don't know if that's better or worse. I know that I'm better at the fighting than the platforming, it's just that right now I'm also not good at the fighting, so... No, I'm not gonna bother fighting you, actually. I'm gonna go this way. Grab that, get our rosary back, except we had none, I think. Yeah. Died before we collected our rosary from last time. There we go. This is going a lot better. As I said, getting hit. Do we want to fight the other soul bug guy? Because if we fight the other soul bug guy and then one of these antlions, that should give us enough for the map by the time we get there. And I think I want that map really, really bad, because knowing where you are in a game like this is sort of important. So yeah, I just do both of these fights right here. Okay, I have to wait for you to come back this way so that I don't accidentally knock you off into the spike pit, where I won't be able to get your rosaries back. There we go. That's what I wanted. Well... Alright. I was really hoping I could get over there and get another, like, low hit in before they ran away, but no. Okay, that's only 58? Feels like it should be more. Well, we got 13 rosary off that, so if we fight another one, it'll be 60, 72, I think. Yeah, if we go fight the other one, it'll be 72, and that's over the threshold we need for the map. So let's do that. Let's take you out before we do, so we can fit. Well, it didn't go quite the way I envisioned, because it did knock you into the spike pit. Against my wishes and better judgment.
Yes, got it.
Do you have anything else to say? Well, no, we'll do that when we come back. We'll just hop our way around this area real quick. I know there's enemies up there on that platform, but the thing is, I think it's one of the antlions and one of the soul bug guys. And I don't know how that combo is going to work for me currently. Yeah, it sure is both of you. Alright, well, I got the antlion. Can I take you out? There we go. That's the correct time to spend that spear thrust. Now I just gotta get back over to Chakra without falling into the pit of spikes. There we go. Easy. These twisting tunnels hide many worthy opponents, but many traps as well. I've learned that. Watch your footing closely. Alright. And now we can motherfucking see where we are. Hunter's March. It connects to the deep docks down there. Actually, not far away. This is quite a small area, actually. Unless there are hidden secrets that I have yet to find because they're hidden. And that's what secrets means. There's another antlion down there, but we could just run past you if we wanted, which I think I do. Oh, okay. Missed that trap. So I think that's a pressure plate. Let's check. Yep. First of all, yes, it sure is a pressure plate, and second, unlike the tripwires that we had earlier, it resets. So that's good. See, there's two of them right here, but now we know what they look like. We can just hop over them. Not die. Traps. want to go down? Yes, let's go down. Because we go down far enough, we'll be able to hit the button that unlocks this gate, and then that'll put us next to a... No, it won't put us next to a bench, will it? Yeah, there's actually not a bench anywhere in Hunter's March. Or Hunter's March. Wild. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go to the right and see if there's a bench available over this way. This platform obviously has a spinning wheel on it. Or a wheel that looks like it should spin. I don't know how to activate that, so let's just do those bounces. So I stepped on another pressure plate, which activated a cage to pop up around me, and then another soul just came up and ate my whole entire lunch. Which was a shame. I was saving that lunch. I feel like professionals should not eat each other's maraschino cherries. Ow. I was about to say let's make our way back, but is this the optimal way to go to get back there now that we've opened that thing? It would be a lot easier to just go around under the deep docks. So in fact, yes, let's just do that. There's another bench over there that we can... Oops, there's another bench over there that we can sit on that'll get us just a little bit closer. Oh, did the same thing I did last week, where I tried to jump out of the way of the charging mask, and it just took me out of the screen? I'll go with screen. Ow, okay. Forgot the bell ends were down here. Yep. Yep. Actually, this is good because it'll give me an opportunity to get a whole bunch of rosary back. Having spent everything I had on Chakra's incredible map making ability. Take the elevators up here, sit on this bench, and then straight on to Moscow. They have such fun little sounds. I like them very much. And do we just go up from here? Yes, we do just go up from here. I mean, after we take out this thing that's going to drive us into the spikes. Come back here. There we go.
Ren!
Wait, no. I was wondering if the dash jump would give me just enough height to get up to that ledge, but no, I'm gonna have to go around.
Ren!
I cannot go around. Well, I was really sure there would be a way to get up to the hunter's marks from here. It doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe it's a little further along. I think it's, yeah, I think that's what the map is telling us. Yeah, as if we go forward just a little bit and go up in this room and get to Hunter's March. Oh, and there's a bench, like, right here. Good. Stellar. It is not marked on our map because, for whatever reason, this area isn't, it's a boundary space and isn't on either of the maps we have yet. Out. Okay, I'm still not over there, so further up. And further in. Okay, well, how about further up and less in? Does that work? Alright, and I think it's right here. Yes, okay. There's this, like, very obvious... Motherfuck. There's this very obvious gust of wind in the middle of the room. And, I saw a comic, today posted on my socials, that sort of spoiled that mechanic for me. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I am very, very excited to see how it goes, actually. Damn it. Okay. Right, this time, I'm not going to step on the thing that causes a cage to explode around me. Actually, no, I can't. You can't activate your own trap, which sucks. Okay. Well, but I can activate it if I go a little bit too far. While trying to leave you around. Good. So that time it's the opposite of the issue I usually have, where I tried to do the spear thrust and healed instead. Let's just go ahead and get that one piece of health back since we're right next to a bench. There's no reason not to. It's free real estate. Okay, for real this time. Actually, do I want to go up from here? Either direction just sort of leads to a dead end with what looks like a really cool thing in it. So let's go ahead and do this one because it's where our cocoon is. Actually, let's leave the cocoon there instead of popping it immediately, because I think when we pop our cocoon, we get a bunch of thread back. And that could be incredibly useful. Yeah, just like that. It fills up the entire spindle, actually. Good. That went a lot better than last time. Alright, there is another bug in a cage. We got a memory locket. What does that do? A keepsake containing a precious memory can be used to expand a crest. Expand crest in the crest pane of the menu. Oh, that's why these spaces, the ones that are just dots, aren't anything, and why we can't equip anything to them, because we're supposed to put these memory lockets on them. Okay, cool. So this one expands into another compass shape. This one expands into another piece of equipment, and this one expands into another mobility tool, probably. I don't know what I'd call those, the blue ones. Let's take another of the yellow ones because I actually have like a bunch of those and would like to have more than the compass. I'll take the magnetite brooch. Yeah, any loose beads will be pulled towards the wearer. Oh, I can only equip them at a bench, right. But that's what I'm going to do when I get to a bench. Alright, I can't do anything with that at the moment, so I guess we just continue back the way we came. Right. And then go further up. That's gonna be a fun platforming challenge. Alright. Ow! Oh, that's not the button I wanted. That is the button I hit. Okay, well that takes us... back. I just fully stopped. Hey! You see that? There's a... Oh, yeah. In the parallaxing backgrounds in the space, there's a bunch of, like, log bridges, and there's just, like, a couple of those, ant lions running across them. Neat! Fell the whole way, almost fell directly into all of the spikes on my last face worth of health. Glad I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna maintain. I was gonna maintain over there and just sort of finish off that bug and use the silk involved to heal, but that's not how it went. Again, completely fine. Oh, we're at a bench now. That means we can equip the thing. So let's equip the thing. There we go. Thing equipped. We're very slightly running out of way to go, I think. No, 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 it's fine. It's fine, it's like that. Just be down here where it's safe for a moment, heal, and then try and get back up. And actually, let's do this, because that little bug on the floor, again, is one of the ones that respawns all the time, so just exit the screen, enter the screen, get all of that silk back. I'm bringing Silky back? I don't think that's anything. Game, and I'm not mad at it, even though I know I'm about to sound like I'm mad at it. Is demanding that I get pretty good at this diagonal slash. Kind of wish it were, I was about to say more predictable, but it's completely predictable. It does the exact same thing at the exact same time. It's just thinking spatially like that is not something I'm good at. Like, it was alright doing it with, Hollow Knight. Like, I went through Path of Pain and everything. But that was going directly down, and I had an easier time keeping track of it. Trying to keep this one particular angle in mind constantly is something I'm finding a lot more challenging. Okay, there we go. Got there. Now you get the hell away. Alright, so what's in here? Because there was another, like, cool thing on the map over this way. Ooh, a statue.
Ooh.
And a bush. It's just a bush, nothing more. Surely there is no one hiding in this bush. Hello. You're adorable. I love your moss skirt. This is Gilly. That's wonderful. That is such a good name. Goodness, this is just too embarrassing. Detected even through my perfect cover. What error? Surely something gave me away.
Magina Fora.
There was no one thing, young bug, except the fact that you kept sneezing. You shouldn't keep sneezing audibly if you're trying to hide. Your disguise is near faultless. I've merely spent a long life being watchful. Yeah, and I'll just have to hope the beast don't... Yeah, I'm gonna start from the beginning of that line. God, I'll just have to hope the beasts about don't share such keen sight. It'll be so much harder to accomplish my work if I'm detected, or eaten.
Cadestre.
These are dangerous fields, young one, not for casual wandering. What task sees you brave them? A treacherous quest, but a crucial one. Upon the last wish of my father, I've taken up the study of these wild caves. These fields still display life and growth even as the lands around erode to dust. There's a hot harmony here. Sorry, my brain did a thing. I'm gonna start again. There's a hot harmony here that eludes the gray wastes above the dry marrow beside. With time and study, I shall uncover why.
Ooh, has some.
See here, this old statue? I've been thinking long on it, what clues it might hold. The clawwork seems beyond the other structures throughout these caves. Who was she, I wonder, to deserve such refined remembrance? Here, hers is the form of a dancer, and the craft is indeed exquisite. There must once have been more to these ants before the haunting snared their shells and minds. Haunting with a capital H, it looks like. It is gorgeous. She's wearing like a flower petal dress. Conversing is a pleasure, but I must return to my observances. Try not to leave too much of a trail when you leave, please. Alright. Alright. Now we're making progress. Progress is my favorite grass. Oh, good. A bench. Cruel, hurtful, shameful. Do you hear me, Team Cherry? This is a shameful thing you've done. You should feel bad for the thing that you made occur here. Oh. Okay, so the second time was on me. I thought the trap had been disarmed, and that now it was okay to sit on the bench, but apparently not. No. I can't be mad at that. That's clearly me just not thinking it through. The first one was shitty. I'm upset. It's going to be fine. It's okay. Everything is all right. We are just going to climb back up this wind waterfall. Or winderfall. Windfall? I'm going to go with that. We're going to climb back up this windfall. Bouncing off these adorable red fruits, and everything is going to be okay. I was about to say I'm an adorable red fruit, but my highlight color is pink. I turn red when I'm nervous, or happy, or particularly horny. That's maybe not information you needed, but you have it now. Ow, okay. problem is that it is all three, right? It's a little, difficult for the outside observer to tell which is which. Alright, so that's where the bench trap was, and actually let's go smack it, because that'll get our, give us our rosaries back. Of which we have 70s. Damn it. Okay. Alright. I'm going to get good at this fucking climb, apparently. Or I'm going to fall all the way back down before I manage to get up even one platform. Again, it is okay. There we are. Gotten all the way back up to the top of the Winterfall. There's still more, like, space to go, but... What's over this way? Clearly traps. Oh no, that's not traps. Those are... Okay, let's examine what's in here real quick. Just a platform with a bunch of these ropes with shards tied in them. I'm full on shards, so I'm not going to bother taking them apart. But apparently there's a secret passage over this way. And what's in the secret passage, you ask? A bunch of spikes and traps. Then on the other side of that is a platform with this fella. You gonna battle me? Doesn't look like it. Speak. Mottled scar. I guess it's not a language, so I don't have to worry about mispronouncing it. Rakha. Urakha.
Da, Finistra.
My apologies, sir. Though I can grasp the language of many bugs, your words are unfamiliar even to me. Kama. Nokugri?
That's fine.
These items you have collected, these are the wares of a warrior. Do you wish to trade? Naku. Naku. Okay, so we have some tools. A curved claw, which is another sub-weapon, which I have to imagine will function like a boomerang. A fractured mask, no idea what it does. But it's fucking 260 rosary, so it better be impressive. And then a shard bundle. There's dialogue connected to all that, but it's in that same... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... I shouldn't have done that. You're right. I attacked one of the little hangy decorations around their space and they ran away. That's... yeah. So we can't go any further up. Can't go any further to the right, so yeah, that's Hunter's March done, I suppose, until we figure out what it is we're supposed to do with the windfalls. Might as well just sink all the way. Getting down is much faster, you understand? Let's go... this way? Let's go this way. Alright, there must have been a fight there, but it's gone now. Alright, this is where we went where we couldn't get back. We couldn't go up from here, so we had to go around. I was thinking maybe there was a shortcut that we could have made drop down, but apparently that's not the case. Yeah, that's all of that, huh? Okay, so I guess let's go back to the bell station. And we will figure out where to go next from there. I'll take my break, I think, since it's almost 10 o'clock. Hey, Fox. I never saw this guy. Also, hi, I've been on call for a bit, but I've been here watching. That's, happy to have you. Obviously, as always. Please. Did you see the bit where I got hit by the spike trap and then decided to sit on the spike trap again? It's probably my favorite part of the stream so far. Hey there. Our big chitinous puppy will make us feel a little bit better as we head back and sit in Bone Bottom for a minute. Actually, let's talk to Little Pilgrim. You have anything new to say? I've been hearing awful whispers in camp about pilgrims driven mad by the hardships of the climb, crying out and attacking their fellows. You've been out there. Tell me, is it really so? You've heard true, sir. On the roads, both pilgrims and beasts alike are consumed, driven to violence by a haunted threat, the source of which I have yet to discover. I feared it was so. I won't be able to trust a single face out on the path then. The risk of death was daunting enough, but the loneliness of such a journey, it seems almost too much to bear. Oh well, just another test of our devotion, I suppose. Right. So I'm just gonna sit here, Bone Bottom, take just a little break. Which I will, here in just a minute. Before I do that, I'd like to take the opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, Ukrainian, Palestinian, Sudanese, Congolese lives matter. There are many ways to stand in solidarity with your fellow Earth traveler, but the thing that I like to push for is mutual aid, as it helps people who are struggling right now get a little bit of firm ground under their feet, because the firmer the ground under your feet, the less long the lever has to be to move the world. So during this time, I'm going to go on my social media of choice and check out the mutual aid hashtag and boost what I can and see if there's anything I can fulfill on there. I don't think there is, but I'll have a look. I suggest you have a look at whatever mutual aid opportunities exist in the spaces where you operate, both online and in Meat World. Because the only way we get out of this is together. And the only way, no, I apologize, I said the thing wrong. The only way we get out of this is through, and the only way we get through this is together. In the meantime, I suggest you do a stretch, or get some water, or have a snack, take your meds if it's time for you to take your meds, do whatever self-care is useful to you, and I'll catch you back here in 3 to 5 minutes. Please join me then. Surprise, it's me again. Not surprised, I suppose. If you hung out with the stream this long, then you probably would have realized that it would be me again. I don't know, what if I just fucking dropped September in the middle of this and said, here, you do the rest of the stream? It seems like it would be cruel of me. I wouldn't do it. We did that exactly once in a fucking, in the middle of an art stream when we were still sort of getting a handle on how to coexist with ourselves, right? And we ended up arguing about shoes and body construction. Wouldn't do it again. I came back like I was ready, but I actually forgot to refill my water glass. I'm going to go do that, and it will take a very short amount of time. Alright, doubly for real this time. I said for real this time a second ago, but had forgotten to unmute the mic. So for real this time. Where are we going? So the options available to us are, there's a door with a lock on it down in deep docks that we could go to. Or we could go up from here. Actually, let's do that since we're close. That area that I went to once where there was that bug hanging from the ceiling that spat acid that killed me immediately. And then I had difficulty getting over there because I sort of like speedrun stratted my way over there by accident. But now that I have the air dash, we can just do that easily without having to rely on the, yeah, there we go, without having to rely on using the bugs as a pogo platform. Yeah, we can just jump over here this way and then get murdered by this acid spewing bug. So fortunately, we can run in between splurts, I'm gonna go with, even though it makes me feel bad. To underneath these platforms that are protecting us from the, again, splurting. So we could, and last time I was over here I did, get up on the platform and hit it, the tangling bug, with my needle. The problem is that I then died immediately because it doesn't like stun lock it or anything. And the window to jump up, get the slash in, and get back under cover is quite narrow. I do want to try and do it once. Okay, so I can't do it just from jumping. I will have to get on the platform to do it, which I think means that it's not worth it. Yeah. I'm not going to try that, actually. I'm just gonna... Oh, shit. It's fine. We got there. We're on the other side now. Here's another door with a simple keyhole. We could use the simple key over here instead of using it under the deep docks. But I want to look around first and see what's here before we start expending resources. What's down this way? Well, nothing. I mean, not nothing. There's this little lagoon. This isn't what a lagoon is. It's more of a well. And it's a deep shaft with water at the bottom of it. Do we want to just... yeah, sure, why not? Use this simple key to open this simple door. Okay, so the wormways. Good. I like that. There's sand falling from the ceiling. There's worms falling from the ceiling. A whole bunch of fun shit falling from the ceiling into wormways. Oh, I'm supposed to... I was supposed to walk without rhythm here. I'd forgotten. That takes us back to Bone Bottom. Let's just go right back. Fuck it. I'd kind of really like to be able to take out that bug with all the spitting. But I think that's beyond my capabilities at the moment. No, it's not. That window's not quite as short as I thought it was. It's just going to take quite a long time because, oops, Or it might not. I don't know how much health this has, but I can only get one slash in at a time. Like Johnny Cash. Remember One Slash at a Time by Johnny Cash? It's a song about him building a car. Anyway. I'd probably get in two if I tried really hard, but I don't want to try that hard. Actually, let's heal. Ow, okay, so I sort of think we shouldn't have hit me here. I'm underneath the platform, we had an agreement. Could please stay close enough to the platform that I can actually jump up and hit you. That would be wonderful. That's fine, we got enough splashes in to fill our spool and heal again. I am going to do this, by the way. This is what the stream is going to be for the next X amount of time. Until this massive bug falls. Just sort of... our hits mid-spew. Is this a bad idea? I mean, yes. Yes is the answer to that question. I'm trying to give a reason why I should continue going that isn't sunk cost fallacy. And I'm finding that difficult, which means maybe I should stop. But, what if it's the next slash? What if I stop just before the diamonds? Okay, but what if it's the next slash? I'm gonna run away. Oh, I actually can just kind of outrun you. Yeah, that's much easier than what I was doing before. Alright, back to the wormways. Can I do enough damage to you worms falling from the ceiling that you will cease to spawn? I don't know the answer to that question. I presume it's no. Let's continue on. Right, using the air dash between that is, between the worms falling is very useful because I kind of don't have enough room to just run. Or, not enough room, I don't have enough time between worm fall to get out without getting hit. Alright, well that's... It's difficult to go that way. What's this way? This looks easier. Alright, well there's a platform that we can't reach with a door that it looks like we can't open. So, back this other way, the dangerous way. Oh, I didn't expect you to jump out of the thing. I definitely saw you digging. Oh, and having jumped out, I didn't expect you to charge also. You got a lot of movement on you. I think I jumped higher than that. The game disagrees. So I'll say this about Wormways. It's better than Deepness. Not by a lot, but it's better than Deepness. Alright, we didn't get a bench anywhere in there, so we're just gonna kind of have to do all of that again, but that's fine. Like, most of my damage in there was just from getting fucked up by learning how the worm fall worked. Or how the work fall wormed. Yes? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I can just basically run all the way across that, and that's fine. Took some time to smash some of those worms so I can get our thread back. Actually, I might as well just spend that and heal. I'm not even gonna fucking bother with you, because you're a much rougher customer than I thought. That was like a cute little, like, Tokyo-y thing. How adorable. But then not only do you jump, you charge. It's actually a lot like the attack pattern is a lot like Moss Charger. The boss from Hollow Knight, except a lot smaller. I can do that better, and I don't think I can do that a lot better, but I can do it some amount of better. I think enough better. These worms for silk, like in real life. I mean, not my real life, but like people do out there in the world. I come into this guy, into this area. Or is that just part of the background? I think it might just be part of the background. Or I'm making it up. I could be making it up. here while I have iframes. So I do not have to deal with those little charging fuckers anymore. Alright, break that wall. Come out here. Oh, hey. What the fuck is that? I mean, you're throwing it at me, so I suppose I don't care. It's like a sensor. Like from religion, a sensor. Oh, I guess it must just be a bell. But it does have a smoke trail behind it. Oh, here's Chakra already. We have no rosary, do we? Because we ran past basically everything. Now we have like 90. That's probably enough for whatever Chakra is selling. You're to the left here. I would love to know how many fucking hits you take. Yeah. Well, that just sort of led in a circle. Must be further up then. Yep, there you are. Well, you're surrounded by a lot of these big bugs. You must have had an interesting time. Greetings, Chakra. It was a welcome surprise to hear your call echo through these crumbling tunnels. How goes the search for your master?
Yeshko.
Ashanka, it is a difficult task to track anything in these caverns while the worms ceaselessly churn the rock. Still, I can see that my master has traveled here. Her path within this land winds strangely. I wonder at her intent. It is no matter, though. She can enlighten me when again we meet. Till then, I will continue in her shadow. Wormways map. Let's have a look. I mean, we've about seen most of Wormways. Like we go up from here. We go up from here, and there's a little bit of a distance before we come back to. Before we go back to Bone Bottom, but it's like significantly higher up than we have been before, so maybe there's more stuff up there. More new or different bottoms to Bone. Nope, not that way. Well, you... okay. I'm just gonna grab this shiny before you, you know, kill me. Pardon me, I'm about to sneeze. I wish I had a cough button on my headset still. Oh, I could probably just go get the fucking stream panel and use that. It's all the way over there, and I wouldn't have time to set it up right now. That's fine. Something to remember for next Tuesday, unless I stream before then. I might stream Sunday again. Well, I don't know. We'll see. It's just the idea of continually, well... Alright, so we're gonna do all of that again. It's just the idea of like today being the last time I play Silksong until next Tuesday. Sounds like a kind of hardship I don't want to do. So maybe I will play more on Sunday on stream. Or maybe I'll just start a new fucking file and just kick around in that. Like I ended up doing with Hades. Hades was a little bit different because, you know, Hades is a rouge-like. And so the idea of progressing in it is a little less stringent than the idea of progressing in something like a Metroidvania. What is the answer to you? What is the thing I'm meant to do to solve this combat problem? I mean, what I'm doing right now doesn't hurt, but like... I feel like I'm not doing well with it. There has to be a better way. Well, alright. Apparently they also have the Diggy bugs have a lot more health than I might have anticipated. I actually sort of wonder if anything in here has a killable amount of health. Because we weren't able to do it with the motherfuck. Because we weren't able to do it with the the worms falling from the ceiling or the big worm hanging from the ceiling. Let's, like, continue down this way, actually, real quick. Oh, that's good. That's going to keep us from doing the harder part of this. Except it's not, because we can't jump up that way. Interesting. Do you expect us to have a double jump by the time we get here? And we just don't? Is that why this is so hard? Did I just run into a much higher level area than I was supposed to? That sounds right. Let's go back to Bone Bottom and rest at that bench, and then try that again. Just like, get all of our health back for no reason. Okay, I'm here, I'm clear. I'm glad that you're both of those things. It would be okay if you were straight, I guess. I wouldn't hold it against you. But I'm happy that you're you and that you're happy within yourself. Did I go down this way? I don't think I went down this way. I did not go down this way. What's down this way? More fucking worms, or whatever the hell that thing is. Oh, hey. Hmm. So it's one of these, oh, I'd forgotten what they were called. The blue fruits from Hollow Knight, the one that gave the knight extra, like, armor. But apparently it's not doing that for Hornets. We also can't collect it. Attacking it doesn't do much. It respawns when we attack it enough and it explodes. I will put that down as half of the mystery. Someday we'll find the other half of that mystery and... It's gonna be great. Where the hell are we? I mean, clearly we're in Moss Junction. Where does this go? Oh, that goes down to the chapel. Yeah, we're like just above where the Moss Maiden is. Oh, spikes. You don't say. Yeah, this is the top of the Moss Chapel, where we're gonna get Moss married. Okay, so I guess let's talk to Moss Maiden while we're here, and then we're gonna go do all of that again.
Phoenix.
No, Chapel Maid does not have anything new to say to us at the moment. Yep. Why is that in there? I mean, I understand why it's in there. It's Chilly Willy. He's a penguin. He had a cold all the time because he's a penguin, even though that sort of doesn't make sense because he should have... Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to say that. One might think that, like, growing up in a cold area, you might become immune to cold, but maybe that's ableist. Alright, climbing slowly back up. Not dealing with you fuckers like at all. Not worth my time. Okay. I'm fucking up that timing. Stop. I was really trying to get over to that platform while the iframes were still active, but they were not as long as I thought they were. Do we want to write that whole fucking area off again? Let's give it one more go. And if nothing really presents itself over there, we can go find a different place to be. Oh, Deadbug's purse. Discarded purse of a fallen pilgrim allows the bearer to retain some rosaries upon defeat. Well, okay. That sounds good and useful, but unfortunately not as good or useful as having the compass on all the time. Sometimes the words just vanish in the brain and I need to take a second to summon them again. I agree that the game is very cool. I have had a slightly frustrating time with it tonight, but that's a result of my bad playing and nothing to do with the game itself, which slams. It's the, here's what it is. Is that the issues that I had getting the stream started sort of put me in a bad headspace starting out. And I sort of carried that frustration. I should have done the dash in the air. And that sort of frustration, like, has been causing me to not be thinking like a theorist playing the game. I've been doing much better after the break, even if it hasn't been, you know, perfect. It's that, have I told that I'm certain I told that story on the other channel. Have I told it on this one yet? My typing instructor from junior high. I don't think I have. Had a typing instructor in junior high in the like touch keyboarding course that we had to take. And I was having a lot of difficulty with the I was having a lot of difficulty with, I don't even remember, it was Homero something or something. It was not important what it was. But I was having a lot of difficulty taking that test. And, like, I tried 3 times in a row and just came back to him with, like, fail after fail after fail. And he just, like, looks at me and goes, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go back to your computer. And I want you to play Brick Out, because there was Brick Out on the school computers. I want you to play Brick Out for like 5 minutes and then try it again. So I did that, and I played Brick Out for 5 minutes, and I tried it again, and I aced it the first time. That is a thing that I've tried to carry with me as much as possible into, I guess we're going to call this adulthood, even though I have, like, issues with the term adult. It's like sometimes you just need to take a breath and get out of your own damn way. Yeah, the headspace can really weigh you down. Our headspace can weigh us down sometimes because it's a car and it weighs about 2 tons. Am I gonna? No, I'm not even gonna fucking go there because it's 2 of those. I'm not gonna say that. I was about to make a Harry Potter reference. I choose not to. Instead, two of the bugs that dig are in there, and I already got the shiny thing that's in there, and I don't want to fucking deal with it. What's this way? Alright, now we're back into it. Now we're back on the upper level of Bone Bottom, seeing what we can see. Climbing these, what are these? Are they cages? They really look like cages. Like oubliettes kind of thing. Okay, well, we can't jump high enough to do anything with that. And, I fell too far to get back up easily. So I think that's about all we can do. Do we want to do it one more time just to see what's on that other? Sure, one more. Once more around that bend. What's so real? I was not paying as close attention to chat as I might have. And so I don't know what you're referencing. Oh hey, that went alright. Ah, you absolute fuck. That's fine. About playing a game for a little bit and then acing the test. Yeah, yeah. Wait, let's just go ahead and whack these falling worms and get them back healed. Alright, that'll be easier. Okay, now I need to do that from that platform. There we go. Okay, so there's this way over here, except that's not really a way. We can just fall back down to the places that we've already fallen down to like 3 times. What's over here? There's... Okay, we're giving up on Wormway. We're gonna find something else to do. There's a path over there that looks like we could go through if we got up a little higher, but I don't know how to do that, and I do not wish to keep trying that. that will simply frustrate me. On the other hand, I'm not sure where we're supposed to go otherwise. There's that space over by the fleas. That sort of looks like it leads to a dead end. But let's go visit the fleas. We haven't in a while, and they have some of their friends back. The falls like that are brutal. Yeah. It's sort of making me think, because I'm a fucking masochist. Oh, I should go play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy again. A game that I really like and would love to beat someday, but don't think I ever will. How many rosary do we have? 64. Like, not enough for anything of use. Okay, we go forward from here, and then past, like, a bench, and then a whole other thing, and then jump up from there. No, slightly further along. Nope, I did miss it. It's over this way. Backtrack just a little bit. Up to the flea caravan. All right.
Paravost.
Shit, what voice did I have for you, Mushka? I remember the other two, because they were my bad Russian accents. Ah, look, before... There, oh, there you are. You were like, 50s sitcom dad. Ah, look, the poor fleas are starting to make their way to us. What a precious thing. We have much to thank you for already. I hope we will have even more to be thankful for very soon. Please, keep seeking out our lost fellows.
Paravost.
Bombari.
Some beasts here, I see them eat through the bony ground. Is very smart. One is everywhere and much abundant. If only I had such stomach.
Bombari.
Throw
It's
them.
warm here, you agree? It's very, what do you say, cozy? We fully master the log. You always want to move on. We will be dragged away somewhere much worse soon, I think.
Ah.
Okay, you don't like that I'm trying to break into your wagon, which is incredibly valid. Every time I see Get to Work in my Steam library, I want to boot it up again, but it's just the same way. I'm not familiar with Get to Work. What is that? Alright, so we can't go that way. Do we go up from here? I guess we can try. It's getting over it, but you're skating. Oh no. Sounds quite rough. I'm thinking on it, I'm a little surprised that I didn't see like a lot of Getting Over It likes. Like I've seen one or two, but it seems like it would be an easy thing to like misinterpret and then like, make a bad version of, right? It's like, oh, you just make a frustrating thing with bad controls, and that's it. Whereas getting over it's actually like incredibly well designed and has a like philosophical point it's making. Okay, well, we can't get up that way. So where else is there for us to go? Like, we can't get to those areas in the Hunter's March because we need to be able to do something with the wind gusts to make that happen. We can't get to that area that's cordoned off, that's sketched in on Deep Docks because there's a gate over that way. The other slightly lower down space there in Deep Docks, I think, is where the other area with the other, like, place with the simple key was? But we can go check, I guess. Yeah, let's just get in the Beltway and figure that out. Here? No, a little further down. Oh, right, it's right on this line because this is where the Bell Beast, this was where we fought Bell Beast before they became our best friend. I mean, not our best friend. But our best friend that we have that is a massive chitinous dog.
Friend.
Oh, no, this is the way we get to Forge Daughter's place. It can't be here, right? No, it's further down. Oh, I think there's a gate over here, too. I think that's why that's closed off. Yeah. This is where the other, it is where the other simple key would go to. What are those two spaces to the, like, upper right of Deep Docks are the only places left that we haven't checked recently, so I don't remember what's over there. So I'm gonna go do that. And if it turns out that there's nothing over there, I'm just going to end the stream. Because that means that the only way we can go is through the wormways again. And I don't want to do that. I want instead to... I want to relax instead of doing that. So actually, let's go up to the bench right here. Alright, nope, it's straight across. Let's let that problem solve itself. Oh, right, this is the way the bench is, and I think up above us is another way that's closed by a gate, but let's see. No, it's not closed by a gate, it's a platform that's too tall for us to reach. Okay, so that's gonna be the stream for the moment. Actually, let's go back to the Bellway real quick and see if I can buy a simple key, another simple key, because I bought one to get into... I had intended to use it to get into that door we just saw, but instead I spent it to get into Wormways, which probably was not the play. I'm gonna call you Rascal. Let's go back to Bone Bottom Rascal. Oh, I wonder where the Fearful Pilgrim went. We haven't seen them since they got scared by Rascal popping out a little while ago. I hope they're okay.
Benna.
Shit, no, cannot. Okay, so I'm gonna take a rest here, and that's gonna be the stream for the evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. Despite my tone from time to time, I also enjoyed myself. I'm Remy. Me and my spouse September stream on this channel fairly regularly, although it's probably just going to be me and Hollow Knight for a while. And oof, I'm sitting back up. I had gotten into a recumbent position and then realized that was a bad thing to do because I'm sitting on the ground. And getting up was a bit of a body bender. Anyway, that's that. Thank you, Fox, for being here. Thanks you to anyone who was sitting in the live and chose to remain silent. I appreciate you also. Thank you to anyone who watches this VOD. Appreciate you. You could like the video if you like. You could leave a comment if you felt like it. I'm not going to tell you to. I'm not your aggressively genderless parent. Yeah, that's going to be it. I might stream sometime during the weekend. We'll see how that goes, but I'll definitely be streaming on Thursday. If you want to keep track of that, I guess you could follow us on social media. We're on Mastodon at Eternal September at thick_with2cs.course. That's also where the comic is if you want to read it. We think it's good. We spent a while working on it. Yeah, that's it. Love you. Have a good night. Keep yourself safe. I'll see you later.